Ayebusia for Sunka TV sine yama obibia akwaba. Last week na amanfo bebre na hwesenka Kwame Bafo Abronye bono regional chairman anka yebetimi ejino edina ama NPP osunu kokroko ama nyeko no ama womode no akọ efie nanso no fofie antoata ama sese Abronye me no ekasa die wada so etwere NIB for aso ye esanse court echiremu a charges a womode abono no ade se Abronye embra okopie mu ewo court a chese omo toto na no ade se wose wondi for santi no court assign a remand no 1 week a womo so ese womode ye ehwehwemu na ebusia lawyer penipa otumi ekotai de chi pa honorable Afenyo Markins Futu constituency embrashe bedwane na osan so minority leader ewo embrashe bedwafie na ebusia ode someone do pi na tuga echeche ensemu ene de course ewo court no ma ebusia na enye senkito otumu se NDC amanyoko no enyema omo astart ne ensemu ahodo omo astart no se NPP amanyoko no wanhwe yi na ekọ akofa asankese pa ana de abre my Ghana na empono someway ebetumi de entawantawa ene wo bi etumi de aba my Ghana esanse the NDC amanyoko no no enya de se fa embra kwan so na ebusia we de mesa wada aja na yenko tie honorable Afenyo Markins ne sama hodo wotumi de etuda eba de omu bia no ye de beto aso.
We, the New Patriotic Party, are here this morning to brief you on the happenings regarding our regional chairman, Chairman Abronye. Well, the police invited him on Monday, the 8th of September. He responded to the invitation by the police, went with his lawyers, submitted himself to interrogations. Within an hour of interrogations, he was whisked into NIB custody. The question is, why would the police investigating a matter and has its own police cells decide to send a citizen who is being investigated on a matter which is a misdemeanor into NIB custody? It must be stated that our checks at the NIB confirms that the NIB is not interrogating Abronye, neither are they investigating him. According to the NIB, they are only recipients of the man Abronye. In other words, the police sent him there that they should keep him. That is why they received him. But they are not the ones who are investigating. So the question is, why would Ghana Police Service claim to be investigating a person and rather decide to send him to NIB cells? Is it to punish him or what? Then they kept him the whole of Monday night and Tuesday morning, being the 9th. He was brought to court. When they brought him to court, the counsel for Mr. Abronye applied for bail. The police insisted that they still needed him for further investigation. Therefore, they want him to be remanded into lawful custody. Of course, the judge upheld the application and remanded Abronye to be brought to court today. Now, the sad part of it is that when he left court, The police handcuffed him. By the way, the man was handcuffed and put in Black Maria. And when he got into court, he was released from the handcuffs in court, and after court, they again handcuffed him. And I think the whole country saw him being marched into the Black Maria in handcuffs. Again, instead of complying with the court order, if the police is investigating and secures a remand, the remand is into police custody, because you, the police, claim that you need him for investigation, further investigation. You need to interrogate him further. Now, to surprise you to know that the police again sent the original chairman to NIB cells. And not that he's being interrogated, nobody is interrogating him. So it is clear that his rights are being abused using the court as a channel. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, yesterday when a UK Minister of State visited Parliament, in my interactions, I had this to say, that the time has come for political leaders to end the I do you, you do me, or you do me, I do you. Democracy cannot be sustained, protected, and advanced through such actions. Ghana must make progress. Since 1992, when we started this democracy, we've gone through challenges. I think that under this reset dispensation, we will see something different. But this situation of abusing human rights under the guise of ensuring law and order isn't there here nor there. If you look at the charges, these are all misdemeanor. These are charges that are not serious offenses. If you say somebody is publishing fake news with the intent to cause fear and panic, it's a mere misdemeanor. Then you again say that his conduct is offensive conduct and it breaches the peace. These are not serious matters, and I mean, this shouldn't lead to somebody being put in Black Maria. On the contrary, a national officer of the NDC threatened my life, threatened the national organizer's life, threatened the chief whip and other senior members of the party. Threat of death openly. We petition. Unfortunately, because there's a different Ghana for NPP and there's a different Ghana for the NDC, the IGP has not even arrested the said officer. A communication officer of the NDC in Akotia constituency also repeated this said threat, but he has not been arrested, and that is what we see.